Hi, air signs. I just want to say thank you kindly for stopping by. If this resonates, please hit the like button. Should appreciate it. Leave a comment below. Share it to an air sign you know. And this is just the strongest message I see collectively. You can skip right to your sign by looking in the comment section below. Timestamps are available. Alrighties, let's see what our Geminis, Libras, and Aquarius is. Okay, so for some of you, you are putting some distance. Gave it a chance, even though for some you wasn't too optimistic that it was going to work, because you know work have to be done within before something could really come together if somebody wanted things to be different. I see Aries, Taurus, and Capricorn. Yeah, your perspective definitely changed looking at the situation. It's like you see that this person was dang near incapable of loving in a healthy way. At one point, it felt like, again, you was all in. Excuse me. That's when I see that double energy. This is why, for some of you, when you see, or once you realize how obsessive, addictive, toxic, just negative this was, so when you will complete the service, some of you, it was just like for some preparing yourself for the separation, pulling away little by little from this person. There's a lot of fights, arguments. Again, some of you knew way before the physical separation that this connection was done. Okay. It just felt like for some of you, the decision to make the move was on you, because they wasn't gonna be the one to walk away. Because, again, you're seasoned. You're amazing, because it's not perfection, but the Empress, they're going to land on their feet. They're going to have a lot of growth and abundance. Something will grow from this difficult situation. And this person knows it. They know it. It just shows whatever that you're working on, keep that focus, because that itself is worth everything. It just feels that the truth ain't in this person. They're not going to take accountability. I'm just trying to get one card at a time. They're not going to take accountability. The truth ain't in them. You're in a good position because your reputation is intact. People still want to work with you because, again, you're committed to the things you do. You have the follow through. You communicate action. You're air sign. All right, let's see. We're going to start with Libras. Libras. Libras, please. July 21st to the 31st for Libras. Somebody did have sleepless nights, and that lets you know that you could no longer invest because they didn't value what you put into the connection. They didn't value what you invested, whoever this is. Look at this. Justice in reverse. Definitely unfair, unbalanced. And slowly, surely. You had to get the information you needed before you walked away. Before you decided to be, you want to be double sure. Because for some of you, people have as, I'm going to say it, that weaponized incompetence. This is what I'm saying. This is what I'm seeing. Because it feels like, again, a history of people doing less than their share because the way you handle business. Oh, I don't have to worry about it. Libra got it. And now Libra's like, hold on. Hold up. That Five of Swords is in reverse. That whole being able to take, and la. Mm-mm. See that Ten of Cups in reverse? It's not going to work. It's a super turn off. Like, let me just say, when it comes up to how you move, you value your relationships, your partnerships. And then, unfortunately, in the past, they take that for granted. Unfortunately. And the entitlement comes from someone who was used to doing less than they supposed to, and now they want to return. I see Aquarius, Taurus, Leo, Scorpio. Yeah, somebody here coming back without any change. At least that's what they think. That's what they think. It's like they're trying to come in hoping that you will have a heart over head decision. Yeah, that's what they're hoping for. And I don't see you giving to this connection anymore. I know for some of you it's not easy to do, but you're at a crossroad, and it looks like for some of you, you know it's up to you to close that door once and for all. Emperor energy, Aries, Taurus, Capricorn. I see Gemini, Virgo. You're here, Libra. All the signs I mentioned. All right. Oh, shoot. I was about to do it again. Let's get Oracle card for you, Libras. Let's see. Okay. Booyah. Game over. And let me just say, some of you took a couple of hits, had a couple losses, but you know what? You ain't out there. One thing you're not trying to do, it feels like play the game with somebody is definitely was cheating or had the odds stacked against you. Like, even if you was in a metaphoric sense in a fight, they got they're not wrapped fairly. Like, they either got something in their gloves that make things hit you harder. It's that type of energy to where they just not playing fair. So you just know, okay, they got that, but you ain't gonna get you again. No, they're not. Now, I do see the sleep on it to show somebody definitely needs some rest. Because for some, it's like, it's not a popularity contest, and somebody here at one point felt the need to defend themselves. But you don't have no obligations. Just do what you do. Don't take, it's like basically saying the things that you shouldn't worry about, don't. That's what this is, the advice. All right. Let's go to Aquarius. Aquarius. Let's see for Aquarius. Let's see for Aquarius. A decision for some of you. It's getting tense. OMG. But you want to heal. You want your wish fulfillment as you deserve. And it looks as if if someone is trying to return, it's up to you to let them back in. But it's saying this person is not taking accountability yet. They want a quick fix. They just want to return because life is life and because they're getting what they deserve. You know? Yeah, but again, it's not beneficial to you, and you know this. And you know this. Even when I see OMG with this Eight of Swords, even with the Justice card, their eyes is covered. They don't see. But it feels like it's a knowing. It's a knowing. Like somebody knew all along to let something go, but you know, somebody held on to what they see till they felt ready. And now it's like this energy that once you're done, how dare they try to come back around? It's like you looking at them like, what do they want? What do they expect? They know good and well how much you stood on this relationship, that once they walked away or whatever the case may be, where they didn't hold up their end, there was no renegotiation. No, you definitely don't see them as being someone that can make you happy after what was done. Yeah, the truth ain't in them. This is how you looking at them. For some of you, I see you focus on your work. And I think that's the motivation, just because somebody here, it feels, you felt that, well, that work was in vain. But it's not, because for some, there's other things that's aligned. Because you know what the common denominator was for a while. You know, and despite this, it just feels like for some, you didn't run. You still stayed in as a boss and followed through with your commitment. So that's going to work in your benefit, because again, there's not going to be a moment where you say OMG when it comes up to romantically letting something come in that would throw you off because you're not ignoring your intuition or your opportunities for anything. Okay, I see Scorpio, Aries, Gemini, Virgo. Things is definitely changing in your favor. I'm always a child. Work hard, play hard. Because it looks like for some of you, you do a lot. A lot. And it's basically saying you have every right to let people go to voicemail, to do not disturb, to have fun time just for you. Yeah, you need time to replenish. Forget what it might appear. The truth is, they could call you mean and OMG and, oh, Aquarius is cold. I think they rather you pull back than let their beast out. See, Leo energy, yeah. I dare to declare my love. It could be born in the year of the dragon, but definitely show that, yes, there could be some fire that comes from this. But it's a protective nature that somebody had played with. So it's just letting somebody know, I know you don't have regrets for whoever this is, because you've seen what everything was dealing with this. You're taking complete ownership. But also, too, this is why, without a doubt, you know letting go is the only way for you to move going forward. Okay. Just so you can have the best. Because you did your best for somebody who was given less. Okay? Let's get to our beautiful Geminis. Geminis, let's see. Is it? Yeah, for Geminis. Let's see, Geminis, what is going on? For Geminis, July 21st to the 31st. Okay, somebody here definitely feel it is what it is about a connection being over. You know, work. It doesn't supposed to be this difficult. For some of you, and you're strong. You're strong. Physically, emotionally, mentally. But this right here is like, okay, enough is enough. It's time for somebody here to feel like it's time to take it easy. Go back to protecting your investments instead of protecting a connection that's superficial in the sense that they're not really worth the attention because of their selfishness. It's like they don't prioritize this connection enough for you to care so much. There you go. And especially when you got better things to do. There's people that's really feeling on you. Okay, at least a connection where you see you don't have to sit around for this. Sorry, not sorry. Gemini energy is here. Some of you definitely feel they took it for granted. You're over it. You're not interested. You know, you had every intention of going quiet, taking it slow, cutting them off anyway, because it looked like somebody here lost patience for this. It wasn't aligned, so you was working on things for you anyway at this time. I see Virgo, Taurus, Sagittarius. Yeah, you've seen that y'all didn't have the same agenda for a minute. And what you're not trying to do is lose any more sleep over someone who you have a history of things just not working in your best interest. Or some difficult nights and difficult times dealing with this person. So, again, without a doubt, someone knows this is not the way for them to be or go anymore because this connection is not in your best interest, to say the least. And it looks like somebody here knows it because you already took a step in another direction. You already started to see other opportunities. The Ten of Swords is in reverse. Because it got messy before. So there was a reconciliation just so you could, for some, a brief one. It's like you spoke again just to see if it's possible, and it wasn't. It went against your best interest to go against your intuition and try to work out things with someone. But once you get this confirmation, it's like, okay, I've seen enough. I've seen what I needed to see. Time to protect my peace. The signs I mentioned was Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius. All the fixed energy was there, super strong. Let me see. Sorry, not sorry. Look at that. It is what it is. Keep putting your peace at risk. Yeah. I'm always a child. Like, I'm not trying to be the bigger person. And even with this, I got superpowers. That's magician energy. That's what you exude. So you're like, I don't have to tolerate this. I got bigger things to do. Yeah. There's bigger things for you to do. More fixed energy. Okay. For some, you're getting a rest from separation of someone who had a history of abusive power. Because see you overexerting yourself and they comfortable not helping. It's a new beginning and you know it, so that's what you're focused on. Love and light.